Millions have died and many more have been displaced as the humanitarian crisis deepens. Hostages remain in captivity and peace remains elusive nearly 2 years after the Israel-Gaza war erupted on October 7, 2023. With no clear end in sight, the call for a two-state solution is once again gaining global traction, now seen by many nations as the most viable path to lasting peace. Palestine enjoys broad diplomatic recognition, fields teams at global sporting events like the Olympics, and maintains a strong international presence. Yet, it lacks a defined capital, a military, and an internationally recognized borders, stalled by decades of conflict with Israel. The British Mandate for Palestine, which lasted from 1922 to 1948, is often described as an unfinished business. In a significant shift, countries including the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Portugal, and France have now formally recognized the state of Palestine, a move they hope will help end the decades-long conflict.
I set out in July the terms upon which we would act in line with our manifesto to recognise Palestinian statehood. That moment has now arrived.
The recognition of a Palestinian state is the best way to isolate Hamas. It's both unfair and irresponsible. Unfair because West Bank has nothing to deal with Hamas. And when people start saying our answer either to the recognition or to the situation will be to restart settlements in West Bank.
In its response, Israel says it will continue expanding settlements in the occupied West Bank.
We will also need to fight, both at the UN and in all other arenas, against the false propaganda directed at us and against calls for a Palestinian state, which would endanger our existence and serve as absurd reward for terrorism.
But questions persist. Will a Palestinian state truly emerge this time?
I think that what they can do starting out is the demand for like ceasefires for starters, uphold humanitarian law, and of course keep global attention on crisis going on in Ukraine and Gaza in focus. And I think that right now what they can also do is to set resolutions or, set the moral compass and pressure all sides of the divide towards a negotiation. But there's really a limit to what the body, the General Assembly as a body can do.
There has to be hope. I get it when people say that recognition is symbolic, that, it doesn't quite change nothing on the ground. Yes, I get that. To a large extent, no, let me say, to some extent, yes, they are right. Recognition by itself won't stop the rockets. It won't stop, it won't dismantle the checkpoints. It won't create borders. But diplomacy often starts with symbols.
With this new support, the question is if the recognition will ever come to reality, as experts believe that the Palestine may become a state that may never exist. Punaraman Benjamin, Arise News.